And so, chat, we return with a little Odyssey energy drink. I have no idea if this will be good. Oh my. Now that is a pretty looking energy drink. Doss, this thing is pretty. It tastes... It tastes like somebody dropped an emergency into water. That's how you normally take emergency. I'm not describing this well. Right, Walker, it's so good. Okay, so the packaging is very cute. The name is obviously on brand since it's the Odyssey energy drink, but it's very pretty. Very pointless. In about an hour, somebody remind me to get my peaches. No. It's no ghost energy drink, that's for sure. Doss, remind me in about an hour that I have a, I was really about to say your full username, like your full government name. Can you remind me about an hour that I have a peaches ghost that's chilling in the fridge? I was about to use your full government name because that's how gross that drink just was. Like, what is wrong with me? Welcome back, Mysterio. All of that was incredibly, okay, so like, am I not in the right zone for this? So I've cleared out the bay, I've cleared out the hideout. I suppose our next question is like, what am I missing? Stop coughing, but still paying a bit more than normal. Gotta check up this Friday coming. I'm so glad that she is seeming like she is not, experiencing any more discomfort, dude. I'm so glad that you guys are staying on top of the checkups with her, too. This is very concerning, but I'm very glad that it seems like the doctor is really on top of it. Not coughing sounds like a good sign, too. I feel like the coughing is definitely scary, you know? So how do we loot these ships? Am I, like, slow, or am I just missing something? Or both. Both is honestly possible here. I know, they're so weird. Maybe it goes by the day? Cause like, why? That makes sense, I suppose. Like, does anybody know how we loot these ships? Which reset your streak again? I was just thinking of that, Seth. Hey Seth, how do we loot the boats? chests on them. I don't think there's a way to loot them otherwise. That's so confusing. I don't know if this is not bugged. Like, I've technically come here and killed everybody. Okay. East. Kill bandit leader, free captive, loot treasure. Done. Okay, so clearly they said east of this. Oh, so maybe it's all the way out here, I guess? No, they landed on the coast. I'm on the coast. What is going on? It's gotta be farther up then. It's gotta be farther up. I must be in the wrong place. That's simply the only answer. Yeah, they must be up here then. Well, who? At least we completed that area. I don't know. Come, Phobos.
Let's ride.
Aha, wait. Aren't you just a lumberyard? In here. Yard, lumberyard.
Come on.
Such a confusing dilemma. Oh my god, this whole time it was right next to me. Oh my. I love that we went to a whole separate location. I did a whole separate side tangent. Well...
Try to stay out of sight.
My god, the fact that the bird identifies them? Yeah, Cassandra. Cassandra.
That was odd. What was that?
Guys, I think one of you should get curious. Sir or ma'am?
Stop pestering me!
Yes, indeedy. Harley had to go break for lunch. Well, dinner. This man is incorrigible. Come here. Yeah, I was like, I need food. I'm here. Man. Don't be my 13th reason, please.
Stop, or I'll kill you.
Thank you, Jesus Christ.
You! What the... Let me break your...
It literally tastes like somebody put vitamins into water in a not pleasant way.
I take pleasure in this.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
Have you ever held a weapon before? I'll still fight. You fight like a clumsy child.
Stop trying to taunt me.
She's here somewhere.
Trying to taunt me.
Huh?
Not very good at it either. Damn. Yeah, I have a peach ghost energy drink in the fridge that we're gonna tap into.
I normally have someone else do the field work. I don't suppose you know how to get this stain out.
Why is he a mood?
It comes with the territory.
Then you're just the Mystios I'm looking for. A clean slaughter. Very good work.
Not much sympathy for the men who work with you.
Not with me. For me. Employees. Now ex-employees, I suppose.
So you don't work for the Cyclops?
Your kind aren't usually believers of myth.
Not the monster, the man. You are an outsider. Why are you here?
Indeed, I'm not from Kefalonia. I'm here because what I'm looking for is. If you'll follow me, Cassandra.
Oh, he already knows her. Assassins? I don't know.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm El Pinor of Kira. How do I know your name? I did what you did. I asked and people told me.
Tell me who sent you.
An inquisitive nature. Good. That will help.
You know more than you let on.
Knowing you is in my best interest, and knowing me is in yours. My prized possession was stolen and brought to Ithaca. Penelope's woven shroud. I need you to steal it back.
The shroud of Penelope? The wife of Odysseus? You're joking.
A piece of it, yes.
Impossible. If it existed, it would be priceless.
Which is why I want it back.
Ithaca is not a small island. I need more information.
I'd start
Odysseus' house, hello?
Well, what's left of it. An inspiring tale. A reunion of past lovers.
All right. I'll do it.
Don't expect it to be easy.
That's why it will cost you.
Then it's agreed. There's a rowboat in the harbor. Use it. It's not meant for open water, so be wise. When you have the shroud, meet me in the Temple of Zeus.
I will.
Oh, and Misthios, don't fail.
So far, I really like this game. I have to say, this time it's really gripping me. I'm so glad that you guys did not give up on me regarding this game, because I'm like, okay. I'm pretty locked in. I think we can do this. Aw, little Caribbean blue. It's actually crazy how I've been listening to this song for months on an unrelated note, and now I'm gonna be vacationing in the Caribbean. I'm like, it's actually kind of crazy when you think about it, that I literally manifested this out of thin air. Definite part of this game is you can't die to— oh, did not know that. That's good to know, though.
Headed to the house of Odysseus on a tiny boat. Let's try not to piss Poseidon off, shall we?
Is that another wreck? No, this is the one that we were on. I just think that it's like funny, Blue, that I manifested this out of thin air. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, what are you talking about, brother? I have definitely taken some fall damage.
Elpinor wasn't lying.
I'm like, brother, I think you've been bugged. Because, in a good way. So I am not gonna lie to you, I have, most definitely gotten wrecked. Wally guards.
All the years I lived on Kefalonia, I never realized the mighty Odysseus' palace was here.
Hey. Oh my holy guards. But you don't take fatal damage, it shows as much? Oh, okay. Oh my holy shit.
Someone trying to get my attention.
Alright, let's just start somewhere, I suppose. Oh, there's a lot of guys around here. Holy shit.
Where did that come from? doing that?
I absolutely love this. And digging like that. At least 2 of the skills I'm gonna love.
What's over there?
Who is doing that?
One makes the enemy slow and the other allows you to yeet the combo with the spear. Yeah.
I need to find who's doing that.
Babies, come to me.
Looks like a mercenary's work.
Where are they going?
This is hilarious.
Huh? I heard something.
Perfect. Woo!
How'd they get here? Let's... Any sign of that bird?
Nothing here.
This one's dangerous. There's mysteries. Be careful.
Coming for you.
This is absolutely hilarious in every way, shape, and form. I love this so much.
Do you see the rat?
Not around here.
Shit. Right. Don't lose your head. We'll nail them. Don't worry.
Hey, get me out of here.
Odessa.
You will not.
Let's get out of here. Can you fight?
I'd be happy.
Adam. Come on. You stupid? Come on. Part of me wants some more dynamic combat where the enemies learn to check things like grass. The rest of me knows I'd rage at having to do shit over and over again because they did.
My thanks. I can't believe I let those Malakes sneak up on me. Ithaca is a dangerous place to wander around on your own.
You're wandering around on your own. You're right. I can't fight a camp of bandits by myself. Could you help me to get to Odysseus's palace? I can pay.
You were just a prisoner of it.
I'll help you get to the palace.
Well, I'm in luck then. What do I call you?
Cassandra.
I'm Odessa, named after the great Odysseus.
Why would you want to go up there?
I am a descendant of Odysseus. I'm on a pilgrimage.
You're a descendant of the former king of Ithaca?
I'm the man who created the Trojan horse and defeated the Cyclops. The one who traveled to the land of the Lotus Eaters. The one the
boy.
Odyssey is about? Yes, I am. Why?
You're not the first who said that, is all.
Well, I trust I don't need to prove my lineage to get up to the palace.
We should head to the palace while we have the chance.
Oh, Jesus. No. Puppies, please don't attack me. Don't do anything stupid. Madam, you're not even crouching. It's sort of sending me. I must request that she crouches. Madam! Could you, like, pretend that you know how to sneak at all?
Is it? It's just rubble.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Something more grand. My parents named me Odessa. I'm Odysseus's namesake. I thought if I came here, I might understand him more.
Well, do you?
Not at all. Take me to my boat. I'll pay you there.
Hopefully we got rid of all those guys.
Well, this is for you. Such a disappointment.
Why is that place so important to you?
Are you joking? Odysseus lived there, ruled there. He ended the Trojan War, eluded Scylla and Charybdis. He had everything. Loyalty, love, fighting spirit.
He had the attention of the gods, too. That caused him a lot of trouble.
And it made him a legend.
If you keep trying, you'll get there. Giving up guarantees you never will.
You're the first one to encourage me like that.
Just know it's your decision to make.
Greatness is what I seek. It's what I've desired my entire life. I refuse to end up like everyone around me, content to go about their daily lives until they're forgotten in death.
I don't give advice.
Odysseus didn't want to go to war. And once it was over, it took him 10 years to get home.
I don't give
Wasted
advice as
years of his
diabolical.
life, all because the gods interfered. Stay home.
The autism in me wanted
Spend
to say
time
that.
with your family. Live your own life.
But who will remember my story then?
Would you rather
Your
be
loved ones.
remembered or happy?
I'll have to give that some thought. Thank you.
Turn to Elpenor. Hello? Put me up, thank you. My god, is this game beautiful. I do have to say, I love with this too that the enemies can actually break the boats. He's just running over him, man.
Cassandra? Good news, I hope.
Safe and sound.
Well done.
Ow.
Now the shroud is yours.
Fire arrows or torches and oil,
Don't
yeah.
want it? After all that?
I gained something more valuable today. For your troubles, Misthios.
If I knew any better, I'd think you were testing me.
Perhaps. You did well, Misthios. Tell me, how do you feel about killing a general in Megaris? Do this for me and earn double what you earned today. Are
Okay.
you up to the task? It would take you far away from Kefalonia. So far away you might never return.
Generals bleed like anyone else.
Good. What do you say?
Who is this general?
They call him the Wolf.
He'd do something to offend you?
Yes, he's costing me drachmi. He's not good for business.
Anything I should know about Megaris?
Only that it's the most valuable land in the Greek world. From a military perspective, of course. Unfortunately for Megarians, it has two very powerful neighbors who just can't seem to play nice. In the tug of war between Corinth and Athens, Megaris is their own.
Why me?
Because no one knows who you are. You're invisible.
I accept.
Splendid. You'll need a boat. You have one, don't you?
If I had a boat, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
A shame. It's too far of a swim, I'm afraid. Even for you.
I'll find one.
Good. I hope it's sturdy.
And why is that?
The seas are much more dangerous, I'm afraid. War is coming, and the wolf is on the wrong side.
War? With who?
The entire Greek world is at each other's throats. What rock have you been hiding under exactly?
Kefalonia. And how do I know you're on the right side?
'Cause I'm the one paying you.
That's
You won't
completely
be
valid.
disappointed.
When your job in Megaris is done, come find me at Pilgrim's Landing in Phokis.
Proud of Penelope, let's see.
I need a boat. I should go see the shipbuilder.
That we do, that we do. Yeah, I'm really interested in the mechanics of the game. So far, this has been a really good, much better experience, and I will say that it was the first time around. The first time around, I don't even know if we got this far. I feel like we didn't.
It's a fine ship, Telimenes.
Cassandra! She is that. Ready to ride the waves for the right captain and the right price.
What'll it take for you to part with her?
Oh, couldn't let her go for less than 100,000.
100,000? Who has that much?
Someone who's serious about buying a ship. You think craftsmanship like this is given away?
What if I told you I had obsidian to trade?
I tell you I still need 100,000 drachmi. Besides, even if I took your obsidian, a ship this size needs an army to sail it.
This is Kefalonia. I could always find someone down on their luck and willing to
Yeah,
work for
right?
next to nothing to get off this island.
The seas are treacherous now. Well, more than usual. It would be suicide.
You're not being very helpful.
We definitely weren't that
Telimenes.
far in.
Not sure if this helps, but rumor has it the Cyclops is coming for you and Marcos.
Rumors mean nothing. Don't
Right,
believe
Steve?
everything you hear.
Lost
Rumor
interest
also
fairly early
has
on,
it
then
his
came
ship
back
is
and
docked in
completed it.
Cletus Bay.
His ship,
Yeah,
you
it
say?
is weird. Sometimes
I'll
you
have to
just,
make
you
up
aren't
this
in the
bay a
right
visit.
phase for the game, you know?
Careful. That one-eyed brute has a nasty temper.
He just literally cleaned out Kleptus Bay. This is really funny.
So I can take his ship and deal with the Cyclops at the same time. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, Steve, I feel the exact same way. That's how it goes with me too. It's like sometimes you just need to be in the right mode for a game, you know? Oh, it's that boat! Puppy! Get a little Phobos going. But yeah, I was in the same exact boat. Honestly, it's funny, like, with this, when we had started it, I think the thing that really got us, if I remember correctly, is that we had some, how do I phrase this? We had some really unfortunate chat behavior when we first played this. That was when that guy first came in with, like, the stupid, swirly stuff. Yeah, I honestly think, Phoenix, that after you see Dawnwalker, you'll be able to get more invested in Witcher. Witcher is one of those things that's really good in the fall. The Witcher 3 is also one of those things where I feel like you need to watch a lot of lore videos. Because, like, so for me, I was waffling about The Witcher 3 for about 2 years before I got into it. And basically, I had to literally, like, sit down and be like, okay, what is this freaking lore? And then once I got to the point where I knew the lore, then I was like, okay, now I'm interested. Well, and that was the thing, Blue. It's like we had this like weird dude come in who kept asking about Americans and swirlies. And I was like, they're just trolls. Like, so we didn't have the same moderation presence that we have now. And like, I really can't stress this enough. I'm so thankful for you guys as mods because now it's like that weirdness does not even get past the gate. Yeah, the whole thing was just like a lot. After about 15 hours, yeah, it takes... So the thing is with Witcher... The thing is with The Witcher is that you have to really like the base lore, and that's one of those things with Witcher 3 that, like, honestly, I think a lot of people are like, they like the idea of Geralt, but then when you're actually in the game, you basically get thrown right into his drama. And the thing that most people don't realize about Geralt as you're playing The Witcher is that he's not supposed to be a character that you 100% like all the time or even agree with. And the dialogue can get frustrating from that respect because you're like, oh my god, like, why is it that I select one option, but it's never like what you intended it to be.
I don't want to be caught here.
So the thing is, Blue, is that during this marathon, I'm pretty okay with us doing a full Witcher 3 if you guys would like. But it's going to be very dependent on, like...
I swear! Which one? What difference does it make? All of them! I swear! All of them!
Oh, Steve, see, I'm the total opposite. I need high fantasy to love a game. If there's no fantasy in it, I just stop playing it. Fallout, can't stand. Anything like post-apocalyptic, I'm just like...
Did he say Cyclops?
My thing.
Did he hurt your feelings?
I don't like it when people call me that! Oh, I didn't.
Worse, Phoenix, it was hockey.
Fat. I mean, big and strong. And
exactly.
you really do only have
yeah, like, I need fantasy. I need some level of, like, escapism from reality.
Give it to me. Give it to me, and I won't kill Marcos for having you steal it! Give it to me!
You want it? Go get it!
What the fuck? Cassandra? What in the fuck was that? Hang on, sister. How the colonoscopy was invented. Right? This man cannot be serious. I'm gonna lose it. Sir, you are the worst archer that's ever existed. You can't be serious. We're crazy. Talisman of Artemis, let's go.
Shouldn't delay here any further. Even rats like these have friends on Kefalonia.
Crazy. See, and I could not stand Cyberpunk to save my life. I tried. It was the hacking for me that made me really lose it. I was like, I don't know why I hate this so much. It was so frustrating. I was like, I tried. I was like, I cannot. Escort Barnabas? Where the fuck is Barnabas? Barnabas, come here. Barnabas. See, for me it was the hacking with Cyberpunk. If I was gonna play something with hacking, I'd play some Welcome to the Game, you know? If it's gonna be hacks, it's not gonna come in the form of that. Yeah, I just like don't have the I don't know. I didn't enjoy the world, I didn't enjoy the story, and then I was just like, by the time we got to the hacking, I was just like, too soon for unpleasant things when I was already not like into it. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where it was just like, the initial first taste was not good. That's another one that we'll reapproach at some point.
Thank you enough. After spending most of my life at sea, it would have been absolutely shameful to drown in a pot. Ah, where are my manners? I am Varnavas, captain of the Adrestia.
Well, Varnavas, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Cassandra, Misthios by trade.
Oh, but you're much more than that, I'm sure.
What do you mean?
When they forced my head underwater, I prayed to the gods. And when they pulled it out, there you were.
You called, and I answered.
Many claim to have blood of the gods in their veins. You're the first I actually believe.
It's gonna be funny if that turns out to be true.
Where do you come from?
Everywhere, nowhere. The Adrestia is my home. But I was born in an olive grove in Mykonos. I haven't stepped foot there since I left for the military.
So, you're a soldier?
I was. My brothers and I were captains in the Athenian fleet. Until one night during a siege, Poseidon's fury destroyed our ships. That was the night I saw it.
It? What did you see?
The sea god commands more than just the winds and the waves when he truly unleashes his temper.
I'm excited to see what else we have mythologically in this game.
His murderous pet. Few believe me, but this dead eye is a permanent reminder. Punishment for looking on Poseidon's forbidden creature and living to tell the tale.
So why were those men attacking you?
Oh, you know the people here. No offense. I tell them a tale of my last voyage, and the next thing I know, they're acting like a bunch of savages.
What
Wow.
tale could you tell that would make them so angry?
My last voyage, we found a man floating alone on a raft. Before he passed, he told us a tale to make your blood run cold. Something about a horrifying creature, ugly beyond description. I mentioned the words, one-eyed monster. Next thing I know, I'm drowning in a clay pot.
Oh
Yes.
no.
The Cyclops tends to take that personally.
Oh no.
So, you have a ship?
Of course. Gods forbid I'd end up stuck in this place.
What is it now?
Thanks to you, it's still in Sami Harbor, where I left it.
Perhaps the fates brought us together after all.
I'm in need of a ship and a crew.
You saved my life. It would disgust the gods to not offer it in return.
So, that's a yes?
My ship, my
I'm excited.
crew, and my services are yours.
You truly aren't from
Yeah,
around here.
I was never interested in Tomb
God,
Raider.
no.
That's one that I would have
And
to
I
check
thank
out for the
them for
first
that.
time.
Come now and see the Adrestia.
It never, like, Uncharted, Tomb Raider, none of that stuff ever really, like... I don't know why, it just never... Like, even in childhood, it never appealed.
Ella.
Now, what I might wind up jumping into at some point, chat, is some Welcome to the Game 3, because unfortunately, I am an absolute addict to watching that game. Oh, the fun we could have dying to that thing. I love me some dark web hunting and some crazy shit. Alright, Blue, I hope you have a great time. Be safe. Yeah, it just never appealed to me. I'm not really like action-adventure game person. I'm much more of like a horror and a fantasy girl, you know? That is exactly why. It's called Welcome to the Game. They have 1, 2, and now 3 that just released, and I literally cannot stop watching it. I am absolutely addicted, and hopelessly so. Alright, let's do this thing.
We are ready when you are, Captain.
Wait!
Oh, I was just thinking.
For me, Cassandra! I'm all packed and everything.
You're coming, are you?
If you're going, I'm going.
Oh. Polonia's your home, you're too little. Don't ever tell a kid you're too little, that's so rude.
Kefalonia is the only place you've ever known. You'd leave your home?
I would if it meant staying with you.
Can't go where I'm going. I need to be alone.
Who's going to keep you company?
Oh.
I'll be fine.
If I can't come, then take
Poor
Kara.
kid.
Kara?
My pet eagle. She's my friend. Mater gave her to me. But she'll be your friend now. And it'll be like I'm there with you. You know? To remind you of me.
Thanks, Phoebe.
Aw.
But you have to promise we'll see each other again.
Promise, promise.
I promise. You haven't seen the last of me. Just stay out of trouble until then.
I will. Don't worry.
This child is
Okay,
not
you
staying
can
out of
leave now.
trouble.
Cassandra! Leaving Kefalonia without saying goodbye
So
to your
cute.
dear Marcos? Tell me it isn't true.
Well, you're here now, so it won't be true. Goodbye, Marcos.
All these years as a dynamic duo! I'll never replace you! Well, I may need another assistant someday, but it won't be easy. Come now.
Don't you dare get
Give
Phoebe
me
in
a
trouble.
hug.
Fine.
All right, come here.
Yes, bring it in. Oh,
Life is
will
short.
I never miss you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Marcos. I'll miss you too. And what does the future hold for you?
Wine, of course. Though you never know when the vines will wither. I'm always ready for another adventure. Speaking of adventure, I have a task for you, dear Phoebe.
Oh my god.
Adventure?
Before we've even left. Before
Already
we've even
following in
left.
your
Is he
footsteps,
serious?
Isn't she, my friend?
Oh my god. Phoebe, no. Phoebe, get on the boat. Join us instead. I've changed my mind.
Ready to
Anything
set sail?
to...
Prepare to cast off. It's time to leave.
Good. The tides wait for neither man nor woman.
Time to go.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's see what there is to see.
So, what course do we set? Where in this big, beautiful world does the mighty Cassandra want to go?
Megaris.
Megaris? But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him the Wolf.
The wolf? Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
Nikolaos of Sparta?
What? Is that not our dad? Wait. Whoa, wait, what?
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall, the child
Hang on, so
must
much is happening.
fall first.
You can't let this happen!
Well, we're not killing our dad.
Do no harm. He'll help us. He will lead us.
Silence!
Mother.
No. Stop! No! You can't! No!
Y'all are fucking crazy.
She has
Does her over! Pay for her dishonor! For the life she has snuffed! She is not Spartan, Nikolaos!
Don't listen! Nikolaos! Don't listen! No!
Category 10 family drama, holy shit.
No! Don't listen! Nikolaos! Why?
Holy shit.
Nikolaos! Stop! Nikolaos! No! Nikolaos! Nikolaos, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaos! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted! Rid yourself of this poison!
Pater?
He's gonna drop her in such a way where she lives.
Pater?
Oh, my baby! Cassandra! Cassandra!
I still feel like we're not gonna kill him.
Get me to Megaris. Now.
But I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
Damn. Well, alright. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Everybody buckle in. Hey Phoenix, please no doing that in chat. None of that, please, and thank you.
Nothing like a sea breeze.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh? What would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know
Pirates,
their
you say?
ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship and crew perform.
All right there. Let's get
Oh my.
moving. Let's see how.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Faster!
Nice. Familiar.
More oars! Fast as we
Whoa,
can!
crazy. The whole scene.
Forward!
Can't keep going at this speed.
Go! Let's go! Increase speed!
I love this singing.
More
What's
speed! Archers! Ready!
Oh, I see. we ram him?
Head for over water! Hang on tight!
God damn, it's like we never left.
Onward!
There she is!
Believe so.
Speed up!
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask that you don't please tag Twitch and call their attention like that.
Archers! We need you! Shadow! Race! Ready your bow!
The wind comes on, one!
Hold on tight! Archers! Forward!
Wait until they are in range! Fire on board!
Throw in speed! Everyone, brace yourselves!
Yeah, whenever you tag somebody, it actually lets them know. So if that's random people as well, similar deal. Nice, there we go. Cleaving, I missed this.
I lost a couple good men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know where to start. The best archer I know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can
That's
we meet?
sick.
Well, you're going
Closest to Black
have
Flag,
persuade
yeah.
him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So
My
you
goodness.
want me to knock him out?
No.
This is gonna be so fun.
Maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Faster! Everyone to battle positions!
Are we just surrounded now by pirates?
Brace yourselves! Increase speed!
Watch them, Commander! They are heading this way! We're going as fast as we can!
This is like, I don't know if this is RNG or what.
Here they come! Archer!
Bro, what the fuck is this?
Hang on to something! Boat ready!
Commander, they are heading right at us! Someone!
Bro, what the fuck is going on here? This is so much.
Full power!
Bro, get me the fuck out of here. This is actually crazy.
Let's move!
Where the frick are we going?
Faster! Let's go! Head for over water! Get ready to fire! Everybody brace!
Ship's damaged!
No shit, buddy, I can tell. Bro, this is abysmal.
Ready yourselves!
Commander, we need to brace or get out of the
Speed
way!
up!
Fortunately, Seth, I've actually received notifications of being tagged when I was not in chat.
Ready! Shoot!
Especially from fellow streamers. I was like, it basically considers it a, especially with the shoutouts. Oh god. Perfect. That's if they shout you out. Oh yeah, true. That was either some very shitty RNG or we just happened to pick the worst spot on the pirates. Regular ads, okay. Good. Yeah, well, either way, I don't want... Please, no mentioning of the general staff of Twitch in my chat. That's very not okay.
We've got a fight coming! Be ready!
This is ultimately what I do full-time. Let's please, not be behaving that way.
Head for over water!
Alright, let's get the hell away from these guys. Because I don't think we're game to take on 6 of them. Boys better figure it out.
Let's go!
Thank you.
Faster!
Yeah, especially since they're now adding a vocal recognition feature. I'm not really trying to play with that at all. Bro, we have got the worst RNG in history. Part of the game just literally set me up to fail. Because this is too many. Yeah, this is not really, this is not fun. I'm gonna be super honest, this is not fun. Literally, Smee, welcome in. That's how I feel towards this right now. I'm like, how do I make this go away? Because this is... Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan. Whatever this is, not a fan. Hello, Smee, welcome in. Very nice, very nice. Car cams? Yeah.
I think I'm getting there.
I lost a couple good men in the scrap with those pirates.
Let's see if it just like
Seas are
re-RNGs.
more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know.
When can we meet?
Well,
What do
you get no.
Let's move!
Yeah, let's
Onward!
Thank you, God. Not really trying to do all that.
Increase speed! We're at
And like, I'd like to, not face down 6 at once until we're at a point of being, like, stupidly upgraded.
More oars! Come on!
That was, like, a lot. Some shit. That really was some shit.
Let's move! Ramming speed!
It was beautiful, though. Ooh, shipwreck. Bar is shipwreck. Wow, this is beautiful. Me, thank you for the 7-stream streak. Let's go. Ooh, have a good time, Phoenix. How do I leave command? How do I leave? There we go.
You're released until further order.
Alright, hang on. Quick save. Just in case. See what we're dealing with here. Oh me. Oh, that is a rather large shark. Back to the boat. Nope. 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 That looks like a species I am not in the mood to have to deal with today. I would like to value my life, thank you very much. Yeah. Valhalla is my bread and butter. These open world games are so much fun. They are honestly, like, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best of what Assassin's Creed has ever had to offer. Like, this and Black Flag Resynced are just like... Breath. Fruit, the best archer. On an island and focus. Oh god, I know. Everybody will not stop talking about the Odyssey. I'll be so honest, I have no desire to go see it. None. Not a single... The discourse around it has made me so completely... just like, please god, no. It's one of those things where, like, So I've watched a few Nolan films, and I'm pretty neutral about all of them. But all of the discourse around the Odyssey just makes me like, I'll see it sometime next year, you know? I'll check it out next year, but I no longer care.
More speed! I don't think they can pull the oars any faster!
Yeah, same, Steve. I'm like, I'm okay with, like... So I was pretty okay with Interstellar, because I was seeing that as a favor to a friend, because it was, like, his favorite film. And it was okay. Like, it was fine. It was a film. But I don't really... Some of Nolan's decisions just make me look around and be like, I fear this is not for me. You know what I mean? And it's nothing to shit on the films themselves, because obviously they make a decent amount of money, so... It's like, clearly, if they were shit, people would not be going out in droves to see them, but... For me, it's just one of those things where I don't like Nolan's treatment of characters that are not the lead.
Speed up! We're moving
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Nolan. His films, like, don't do anything for me, you know? Now, that being said, they're also not, like, the worst thing that I've ever seen in my life, so...
Positions! Slow down!
Why would I be in combat right now? What is happening? What in the fuck is going... Oh my god.
Here we go! Archers, get ready! Ready for impact! Now, attack! They're trying to ram us! Maximum speed! Everyone, ready for impact! Ready arrow!
Nice.
I wasn't in a hurry. They could never take me.
We can board them. Very nice. Oh my goodness. This is literally Mediterranean Black Flag, excuse me?
This one is no.
There we go. this. Very nice. I like this.
Forward!
They've done a good job.
Commander leaving the helm!
We need to park this somewhere. We'll just go straight here. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel... it was interesting with Odyssey, right? Because people were talking about how much they were spending in tickets to go see it. And normally I do go and see new movies that release. But I don't know. I just don't feel particularly like... Even from the trailers, it just wasn't doing anything for me. It's possible that I've just completely missed something. But it's just not my... my thing. An island? How could they forget it? It's right here. Like, so close to the rest of the land. Oh. Very nice.
This is not of this world. What in Hades was that? Doesn't look like I'll find out through this door just yet. Maybe another time.
Hi. Interesting. Got old? Yeah. It's so satisfying, especially because I'm particularly terrified of, like I was saying this earlier, Steve, like, I would never go cliff diving or any of that, so for me, like, it's so fun to be able to do it in these games and live vicariously. Because that's the only way it's ever happening, you know? I'm not a cliff diver. A shark diver, yes, but cliffs, no. I bet it's a cyclops. Like, for real. It's just one of those things where I feel like I'm very likely to go splat on the ground. You know, it's not even that I'm scared of heights per se, it's just... I'm not really the person who does that level of dumb. Sharks, abso-freaking-lutely. Sharks, absolutely. Other dangerous stuff, sure. It's just, I don't know. It's like that pair of people who recently climbed the Empire State Building just to propose. I was like, it just feels very optional. Now granted, the rest of what I have done with my life has also been very optional, so I'm one to talk, but it just... it's a little too optional for me, you know? Yeah, exactly, especially the juveniles. A bit over there. Doo-doo. So confused. Assuming I should just follow the plant life. And start to go down farther? That would not make sense. Through this. Yeah, my therapist is currently hanging out with the Great Whites by us, and I am so excited. I was like, oh, the jealousy is so serious. Oh, there's literally a way this way. Da 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 da. We can go up. It appeals, it appeals. Oh, please don't break the game. Far too notorious for swimming into some section and then clipping out of the map. This is what I do best. Like, oh, thistle. Cotton Isle, lost treasure, 1 out of 3. Yeah, heavens, is this bright? He's snoring. Something. Phobos!
Phobos, away!
Who's combed this place? Wasn't he saying something about a master archer out here? And focus is south of the sacred wait. Let me see something. It is south of the sacred land. Focus. Let's see. Huh. I thought this sacred boar would make me think that it's gonna be this. That's why we're here.
Off we go now.
I suppose I'm wrong. I suppose I am wrong. This horse has got the strangest mane and tail color I think I've ever seen on an animal. Jessica's. Hello, Assie. How you doing? It's good to see you. I was literally just thinking of you today, girl. How you doing? My god, girl. This game is so freaking gorgeous. I am like dying. Who's this man? Oh my god, you just saw it? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Girl, that film is a masterpiece. When I tell you I am obsessed. I mean like, obsessed. How many times have I watched it? Yes. Yes. It's so freaking fabulous. Now we have it on Netflix. Oh my god, girl, I'm so excited for you guys that you do. Essential. It is literally essential. I cried, I know. I feel like all of us, the portrayals of grief were actually insane. Like, let's talk about it. Like, honest to God, when he kept on flinging himself out of that window, I was like, okay, I'll tell you guys this honestly, I have watched so many films about partner loss because my own partner and my own child are dead. But like, for real, I have never seen anybody capture grief the way that that film captured grief. I wish that every single piece of media would do what Dracula: A Love Tale did. You know what I mean? That was so beautifully handled. Yeah, dude, and Danny Elfman was incredible. You could like hear the notes too, where I was like, man, this man knows how to make fairy tale music. It's incredible. I was just losing it. I was like, this is... oh. Oh, it's so good. All of it is so fantastic. It's such a sweet fairy tale. You know what I mean? It's one of those films that you put on, I feel like, when you just... I was so enthralled watching it. Yeah, right? And it's one of those things where I think that the most beautiful part about it is that it's very, it's elegant in a very understated way. It doesn't feel like it's trying super hard. You know what I mean? When Sat saw it, I was so glad that Sat also really liked it, because I was like, yeah, this is like it's like the right degree of goth meets the right degree of romantic meets the right degree of just pure good fairy tale fun. I feel like it's something that you could pretty easily show to like a younger goth audience as like an entree. You know what I mean? It was so good. I was just like, oh my god. It was phenomenal. Like, even as we're talking about it, I'm like, I could watch it again. And always watch it again, you know? It's just so damn good. And Caleb Landry Jones, girl. Oh my lordy Jesus. Don't even get me started. I was like, sir. I was like, how the fuck is your hair not permanently black now? Would a guy like it? Yeah, absolutely. I think it has a lot to offer for everybody.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
To do another watch? Oh, absolutely. Do you know that the last time I watched it was literally me who had to... So I, around my birthday, Asti, had that, like, violent stalking incident. Literally, when I tell you, I watched it to recover from that incident. Oh yeah, then you'll love it. It's fabulously sweet. It's one of those films, see, where you really want to, like, watch it with somebody dear to you. Like, whether it's a friend or a partner, or, like... You know, if you're gonna watch it with somebody, that's who to watch it with. But if you're watching it by yourself too, it's pretty good. It'll just break your heart. Whoa! Whoa, that's a big boy! Hang on. Strats! Ultimate strat in Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's really good. It's a comfort film, and you know what else that I love about it is that it's just beautiful. The costuming, gorgeous. The makeup and hair, Assy, the makeup and hair. I have been Googling... Okay, wait. I have to pause the game to explain this. I have been Googling Zoe Blue's makeup from Dracula: A Love Tale, Assy, obsessively now for 6 months. 6 months of my life. I have just been Googling. I'm just like, makeup artist, tell me what you did, god damn it. I'm like, it's like when the royal wedding happened. It's like when the royal wedding happened, I was literally like, who did It's like, who in the hell did Meghan Markle's makeup? And please explain to me how you did it. I'm into cosplay. I find it kind of, for myself, it's a lot of money and I'm just not. I'm not invested money into things like that, to be honest with you guys. I'd rather invest money in games. If I have the money for it, sure. I'm just being a bush dweller, don't mind me. Listen, I admire everybody who's into it. That's fabulous. Like, that's amazing. For myself, it's just a lot of investment, personally, for this phase of where I'm at in life. I love it, though. Honestly, I have got to shout out Asti, actually, because Asti does a fabulous freaking cosplay. Whoa! Oh, that's a... I love how I attacked a pirate island, and now I'm surprised that this was my outcome. Please? Oh my god. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, when you have the means for it, it's freaking fabulous, but like, while you don't, you're literally just like, this is pain. Murdered while I was trying to swim away. Murdered while swimming. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. A hard knock life. Hey, enjoy, girl. That sounds wonderful. I hope the school's been going well, too. Undiscovered leader. Fortified. Okay, wait. Is this before I killed this man's? Oh no! There's a dog! Off-on. Yeah, right, dude? I love seeing what people come up with, but at the same time, I'm also like, I would need more robust means. You know? At least for a proper cosplay. Discount cosplay is definitely possible, but I don't know. It's one of those worlds. It's also one of those things where I don't really feel like I have a face that looks like anybody or could easily like shift into anyone. Okay, so like, alright, how do I phrase this? I do not have one of those faces that easily translates into like characters that you see in games. I feel like if I did look like anybody, then I would totally cosplay it, but I don't really look like anyone. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, from an objective standpoint, it would look kind of goofy for me. Honestly, I don't really care what anybody does so long as they're having fun. Myself, it's just one of those things where it's like, because I already don't have the look and my features do not have that versatility, it's just like, I fear it will not go how I would hope. You know? And Megaris. Oh. God, there's so much to do in this game. Ship dock. Oh, perfect. Let's park the boat. I'm gonna feel better when the boat is parked. So we can go and explore and like go and do stuff and I can get my footing because I have no idea what we're doing. Oh, Bardicus? Dangerous path. Pirate ship for 32. Nice. Let's go park the boat. Do, 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 do. It really is. I love that we're able to play it in Ultra because this PC is now devoted just to gaming while the other one can be streaming. Edward wants a word. Edward can shut the fuck up. Edward had all the emotional maturity of an actual child until he literally had to be educated and sat on his ass, so Edward can kiss my ass. Bam, are you okay? You are, like, looking rough. And you, what? Why is everybody's shoulder hurting? Are we good? We don't have plague, correct? Oh, this is so pretty. Alright, get me my horse. Let's go, Phobos. Oh, now this is what I love about an open world Assassin's Creed. Let's fucking go. Ooh, your dapple is very pretty. That might have to happen. Did I release a plague? No, I let them die. And then I explained to Phoebe that, like, basically while it sucks, it's one of those things where we're not releasing the virus. I have a feeling that that would lead to really bad shit. It's a very small island. Kefalonia is not like... Kefalonia is not like some sprawling metropolis where there's the potential for anybody to be saved. It's more or less one of those places where it's like... Yeah, I couldn't get into Red Dead Redemption 2. I tried. I just wasn't like super... I don't know why, I just wasn't super into it. Because we did, what, around a good 7 hours? This wasn't... I don't know, the horse system was annoying me a lot. Like, the whole trade it out at the stable, and then it just... I was like, this would just be so much more efficient if you could just switch them out of your inventory. Oh my god! There's so many puppers. Yeah, we got into chapter 2, and I just wasn't into it, you know? We got into chapter 2 and I just, like, wasn't feeling it. I don't know. It just wasn't doing anything for me. I think there's always a game for everybody, but... One of the other problems is, too, is that people really overhyped it, and that's something that with me is, like, a fatal thing. Like, if a game gets overhyped for me, it kills all of my desire to play it.
Come on.
Nice.
Let's go.
It's really any game. Like, honestly, any game that people are very annoying about, or like people are pushy about. I think that the biggest thing for me is pushy. Anybody who tries to get pushy with me about a game, like, I can almost guarantee you beyond a doubt that I will dislike the game. Oh, buddy. You a big boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna mosey on. That's a big boy. Not really trying to deal with all that. Oh boy. Yeah, like, I've watched both of the Last of Us games, have no desire to play them. Like, I've watched them, and the story was fine, you know what I mean? But it wasn't the kind of game that I would enjoy the gameplay mechanics of. I'm not very big on post-apocalyptic and zombies to start with, so for me, like, it just kind of wasn't my particular thing. Now, that being said, is it a beautiful game? Absolutely. Just wasn't my, like... You're gonna fight me, homie. You look like you were. I got excited. I was like, are you gonna charge me? Angel numbers, let's go. Yeah, like basically the rule of thumb with me is that if y'all want me to play something, you just be like, hey, I think you'd enjoy this. Just leave it there. Say nothing about it. The less that people mention something to me, the more likely I am to circle back to it until I'm like in the right headspace for it. You know what I mean? I'm like this with everything from music and movies, like, but the second that somebody keeps bringing something up, like once it gets brought up more than twice, it's gonna be the kiss of death. And I can always feel it coming, you know? Now this, I'm very glad to be returning to, because let me tell you all right now, I kind of knew like when the time was right, I would come back to Odyssey and have a great time, because I love Valhalla. You know what I mean? So if you love Valhalla, loving Odyssey is just like the other part of the glove. But like, basically, my key rule of thumb is that subtlety is the king.
Off we go now.
Subtlety is king with me. Any attempt to like kind of force the issue results in me getting kind of like frustrated because I feel like it's a little bit claustrophobic. I like all these sanctuaries. Countryside is so gorgeous. Oh my god, this game is beautiful. Oh yeah, and see, Valhalla for me, I don't know. I would say that Black Flag Resynced has dethroned Valhalla as my favorite of the Assassin's Creeds. But Valhalla is definitely like close second with it. Very neck and neck because of the amount of hours I put in. Now this, because of how, like, oh my god, you know what I just realized? I'm gonna be able to play Valhalla on ultimate settings. If I can run this, I can run that. It's really just Black Flag, and it's really just,
They'll be on high alert here.
it's down to Black Flag, and it's down to, Valhalla for me is the two faves. I don't really have a third place. This is probably gonna be in third place, you know? Oh yeah, this will definitely be third place. Look how visually beautiful that this was. Oh, we'll just... Yeah, I have not done the Valhalla DLC. I need to. I've got like 200 something insane hours in it. I let the Animus choose, and it chooses Eivor. I like the female Eivor. But I'm always the female Eivor because... principle. Female Eivor is just an amazing time. I love the voice actor. I love the work that they've done with it. Right? Female Eivor, canon Eivor, yeah. And then what I love is that I can dye my hair dark and actually be myself as a Viking. I got a little way into... Maybe I played a little bit of the Asgard DLC? I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, I played as male only in Asgard. Yeah. Which I found very interesting and actually deeply satisfying. I liked the contrast, you know? Yeah, female Eivor is definitely... I was like, the whole time that I was playing as female Eivor, I was like, man, this is really, It's like, man, oh man, this is really a one-to-one for me of, like, my own traits that I'm experiencing in a game. Because I have a very similar personality to the female Eivor and the decisions that were made there, so I was like, this is good. Oh, the Vinland one. Yeah, I enjoyed, so I've technically, okay, so then I've done maybe 2 of the DLCs, because I've been to Vinland, and then I've also done parts of Ireland. Ireland was fun. I have to say, I enjoy most of the DLC content that put out. I sank a disgusting amount of money into cosmetics. In fact, when Valhalla finishes downloading, I will, like, maybe log in and show you guys, and you are going to literally laugh. I always do the Dark Hair Eivor, and then I have like the most goated lineup of cosmetics. I just smashed my way through that game looking absolutely as goth as humanly possible. Yeah, I always really liked the history associated with Valhalla too, you know? It felt very wonderful, and because I played it at a time when my dog was recovering from surgery, I was able to just sink like 80 hours in within like the first couple days. And then from there, from that first 88 hours, it just really took off. This is beautiful. Wherever I am right now is just simply gorgeous. And I'm excited because that's largely how I feel about this as well, you know? I wanted to do this Explorathon because I'm like, I just want to play like many hours with you guys. I just want to stream for like all the hours and just explore all the places and see all the stuff, you know? The Ragnarok stuff. Yeah, Francia, thank you. I forgot about Francia. I forgot about Francia. Holy shit, I remember that. Oh yeah. I love The Last Kingdom. I love the show, and then I also love the books so much. My dad, so we did the most goated lineup. Are you guys ready? We did The Last Kingdom, followed by Vikings, and my father has literally never been more locked into a pair of shows in my entire life. This man was as locked in as we get for Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, and those are two of our absolute favorites. It was so gratifying to see. I was like, we are insanely locked in. Those are a series too that we've been talking about doing I am Uhtred of Uhtred. Yes, I know. I'm Uhtred of Bebenberg. God, my father. Wait, do you guys want to laugh? So my dad was trying to explain what show we were watching to his trainer, and he literally goes, the man's name is Ubendu. Badoo. He couldn't remember what his name was. So my father, God bless him, literally just starts being like, his name is Ubanaha. I'm like, Dad, do you mean Uhtred of Bebenberg? And we were literally crying, yes, the Seven Kingdoms, or the seven, whatever. It's fine. You know, I wish that they did a whole nother season and not a film. I think we could have done with a season, you know? But I was like, it'll do. Like, I'm not gonna be upset. Do I think that they could absolutely do more spin-offs? I mean, the only thing that I will say is that, as we saw with Vikings, the show, not every spin-off goes well, and I have been really enjoying, like, I have to say, rewatching Vikings, oh, just every single time.
Strong here. I'll be on my guard.
Oh, this aesthetic. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, listen, I think that every single piece of media ever is going to differ from its source material. So I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, it's a perfect product, or oh, like there's nothing wrong with the show or whatever. But I found it enjoyable. I wouldn't say that there was anything about The Last Kingdom show or books that I necessarily sat there and was like displeased by. Oh boy. I like that the game normalizes talking to yourself. Yeah, I enjoy it too because it's so realistic, especially when you're doing a lot of like, I don't know if you guys have ever been like out for really long hikes. So I like to go for like 24 to 30 mile hikes, probably every couple months. I like to do like a really big hike. And when I'm doing those really big hikes, like you actually catch yourself talking to yourself as well too, because you're just kind of foraying out in nature and you'll be like, I don't think we're gonna go that way, or blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, I like this. You know? Because it's very realistic. This autumny wood vibe right now is literally making me itch. I'm like itching for Valhalla because of this. I really like T-Bar.
Let's go.
I like T-Bar. Great character. I found him enjoyable and I found him relatable, especially for like being the angry child, which I relate to immensely. Because I am also an angry child. But yeah, there's definitely like, I think one thing to keep in mind is that, you know, they intentionally portray him as being emotionally immature. Now, Ivar in Valhalla is possibly my favorite iteration of Ivar and would smash 10 out of 10. Would smash, would marry, would invest my entire life into that man. Oh, I know. Eivor is so cool. Ivar the Boneless. I was so angry they did not make him a romance option in Valhalla. I was like seething. I was like, this is what I would like as the female gaze. I was like, this is the romance I would like to have, short-lived though it might be. I was like, Ubisoft, let me have a one-night stand with Ivar the Boneless. Just let me at him. Favorite character by a landslide. Who you? God, this is so beautiful. This is my favorite aesthetic, is like the autumn woods. This is so perfect. This is the exact energy that I was hoping for. Sath, I am so relieved that we are redoing this. Not only have I never seen that this was in this game, but holy, look at that mountain pass. Dude, this is my favorite part of the open world Assassin's Creed games, is just riding around, chit-chatting with you guys, looking at all the gorgeous sights. I could just drink this in for hours. Especially from horseback, it's a dream. Because for myself as an equestrian, this is exactly how I would explore the country. I mean, like, honestly, one of my favorite characters of all time, both historically and also in any form of media representation, is Ivar. I just like the... I don't know. I like the Loki-esque energy. Oh man, look at this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Who even knew that Greece could look like this? Oh my god. I've never been to Greece. I might have to add it to the list after this. This is peak chill? Yeah. Yeah. Just riding around. I'm like this with Kingdom Come Deliverance as well. Like, I could literally just ride around the woods and hang out and just go on adventures all freaking day as Henry. Like, this right here is literally my dream come true. Autumn energy. Especially as we're in summer here. Oh yeah. See, with Eivor I have fun because I almost never do stealth. Right? Agreed, Harley. Abso-freaking-lutely. Especially for myself, the Italian citizenship. Yes. Sorry. Grand Theft Horse. Yeah, this is beautiful. I didn't even know that this is, like, possible in this game, you know? Like, I knew because it's open world Assassin's Creed. Oh, yeah. Eivor is just a great character. I have so much fun playing as Eivor. I will say, too, Cassandra is definitely fun. Like, it's really interesting because whenever these games have come out, there's always just been this ungodly amount of crash out around whoever the protagonist is and whoever people choose and blah 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 blah. I enjoy them all, to be honest with you guys. Like, I enjoy the male Eivor just like I like the female Eivor. I'm sure that I would enjoy Alexios just as much as I'm enjoying Cassandra. Like, I really don't know why people get this. It's like when Laufey was announced and people got really weird about it. I was like, I don't understand what everybody's crashing out about. Like, good writing will make the story fun and enjoyable. Like, why are we... Things is when he wants her to hide the blade, right?
Come on.
Welcome here, so let's just see. Wow, this is beautiful.
Amphipolis. This will be a great empire one day.
Pick off all the opposition with bow and arrows. They had no idea, right? So good. That's the beauty of the Assassin's Creed. I cannot wait for them to give us open world Italy. I know it's gonna happen, and when it does, I'm gonna be so annoying. You guys are never gonna hear the end of me. Open world Italy is going to be the thing that I am just... Either that... Oh my god, man. If they gave us open world Assyria or Babylon, bye. Bye. Y'all would see me just absolutely in my element. Assyria, Babylon, and Italy are like kind of my three main historical focuses at the moment. Oof. Oof. Especially the Assyrians, that combat, dude. Oh my god. It would be satisfying. Joy. Odysseus? Oof. You know what I really want them to do? I don't know if we're still gonna be getting it. I really want us to get the open world Avatar The Last Airbender game. The symbol made me think of it. Having two of the statues. Ooh, very nice. We love us. I'd have a home in each. In fact, pay on the money I'd probably spend. Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it, Harley, is to go back and forth. That way you get a little bit of variety. Oh yeah. Well, and especially too when you factor in the Babylonian and Assyrian pantheons. Oh my god. Dude, the amount that you could do in those games would be ungodly. Simply ungodly. I wish I could even explain to you how much that there is lore-wise. It is vast. Like, getting to stroll into a Temple of Ishtar properly, especially because that's who I personally work with, in an Assassin's Creed game would just be one of those moments where, like, my life would be very happy. Why can't we pet doggos? It stresses me that I cannot pet you. Yeah, for real.
Darkness.
Do. Oh, nice. Brown horse. I mean, I do want all of them, but I don't know that I want this one. On to the next. Oh boy.
Come on.
Buddy! you doing? I love the way that they're like, have you never ridden a horse before? I'm like, in fairness, what, for Babylon and Assyria? It's mainly because, Malone, it would be so unbelievably violent. Like, the Assyrians are known for hanging the skins of their enemies all along the temple. Like, you just walk in and it's literally covered in human skins and dripping with blood. It's pretty metal. I will say this, Assyria, ancient Assyria was not for the weak, in a way that honestly impresses me. And honestly, makes me very excited and very desirous to see it. I just think that one of the problems that they would run into is that because so reasons it would make a fantastic open world game, the factions were constantly at war with each other, and there was constantly conquest happening. So you could, theoretically, depending on how you wanted to play the game and from what perspective, you could go one of a few routes. You could do something like the Senua franchise, or you could literally go in the direction of something like this, where you have a much more linear story with a much more linear protagonist and goal. It's... The complicated part about the game would literally be... I hate to say it, but like the marketing. It would really depend on what tone you're going to take with the mythos, what tone you're going to take with the story, what tone you're going to take with the region. It's almost required that you don't take on a modern note. Wow, this is beautiful. Because a modern note will absolutely kill it. But yeah, I mean, those regions of the world are just fabulous. They're so good. I want everything, all the things. Whoa!
I should watch my back when I'm here.
No kidding. Yeah, and that's the thing, Phoenix, too, right? Is that it's going to be very, very heavily dependent on how the material is handled, how it's discussed, and then also what the current state of the region of the world is. It's just a lot to consider. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm seeing some horse shopping that must happen. Yeah, I love Immortals Phoenix Rising. That's one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I actually got it for my niece when she was younger as an introduction to learn some of those. And it did a really good job educating her because it really broke it down into simple terms. It's a really fun game.
Come on.
Appreciate. I'm like, in Babylon and Assyria, where the goddess Inanna and Ishtar preside. You're kidding, right? The supreme goddess of war. You're kidding. And good use of humor too, agreed, Steve. Those games do a beautiful job. Okay.
Off we go now.
Right, Phoenix? Love watching the bears actually hunt things. Gorgeous. These elk. They're probably elk. At least I would imagine so. Kind of crazy to think that, like, Canada and Greece both have elk. Me. Where we are. Military camp. Breeze. That just made me dizzy. Whoa! Hello, Bobcat, Lynx, or whatever the hell you are. Yeah, it's really interesting because I saw the way that it crouched down Phoenix, and I legit was like, "Are you gonna fight me?" I was like, that would be really, really cool if they actually gave it that option. Actually, because like for the most part in games like this, these large antlered creatures are not actually using those antlers to much effect, and I'm like, this could be cool. And there. Certain level you whoop that ass, yeah. Would be cool. I do have to say, I do love me my Valhalla elk skins. I think I have like 1 or 2 of them. Poor Phobos. Phobos is literally like, this bitch. Phobos is literally like, this asshole. Where's she riding me to? I'm like, I apologize. We must look at everything. Do.
Off we go now.
I have to have a clip with him and then got into a fight right after. I'm like paranoid that he's gonna die underneath me, you know? Not the time that you want to discover that your horse is dead is when you jump off of a cliff. I'm traumatized from Kingdom Come Deliverance, where I have my horse get shot to death. And that was like expensive to replace. And I was like, it doesn't help also that of course it was like one of the most expensive horses in the game. I was like, they don't stay dead. Yeah, in Assassin's Creed they don't. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, you're fricked. Fricked. And it's painful. Hurt my soul. Okay. They do not have that. They have... Where is a blacksmith? That was very cute. Oh, I see.
I need to be careful around here.
I see, I see, I see. You would think that there would be like a... I'm walking everywhere. It's honestly, no. The best way to do it is to ride, but it's one of those things where I'll put it to you this way, Phoenix, like, you want to ride everywhere, but you just want to be like bright about it. Like, don't be trying to go like diagonal sideways up a steep hill. It's not going to go well. You know what I mean? Like, one thing that you will learn really, really quickly is like, just don't make decisions if you're like, yeah, it's absolutely not Skyrim, and the punish is hard. Like, if you bump into a tree branch, you are going to get knocked off the saddle and you will get injured. And then, of course, the minute that you're knocked out of the saddle, guess who rushes you but bandits? Cardinals, that was cute. Whatever the bird is, because I don't know if they have cardinals. This way. I just love running all over the place everywhere. This is the way. My number one goal. Listen, now you've got me wanting to romance Bartosz. I was like, Bartosz is hot. I am like, when you told me that after the fact, I was like, oh my god, I'm so dense. I would not know if Bartosz was flirting with us if you paid me. To learn this after the fact, when I was already like, damn, this guy is hot, was sending me. God damn it. I think in our next we might have to go for Hans. I want to go for Catherine, but we might have to do it for the plot. I fear the plot might be demanding it. By the plot. Yoink. It's interesting, isn't it? I'm like, okay, Henry, go off, King. Right, that's where we just were. Let me just see where we're at on the map. Oh, very nice. Damn, bro, we've already started going far. Let us... Miss Barnaby, if you really want my opinion, but alas, the game said no. Yeah, I don't know why the game would say no to that. That does suck, doesn't it? Very random. My Bartosz, but not Barnaby. You, sir, have a very nice looking horse, whose skin, I will have you know, I will be finding in a store somewhere and purchasing. Come hell or high water, I will have that cute looking horse. I feel like this is always the first thing I do in every one of these open world games, is I just go and I unlock every single one of the fast travels. Or at least as many as I can get my hands on across as many different regions. I feel like it makes the story flow so much better when you at least have the option for the fast travel. Especially when you have to do like escort quests and stuff, you're like, oh my goodness. So much nicer not to have to ride out into the middle of bumfuck.
Maybe I should come back when I'm better armed.
Oh, we'll be fine. But oh no. Yeah, did y'all see the Steam console or whatever the hell they called it? The Cube. I was like, there ain't no way. Welcome back, Phoenix. I was like, yeah, I took one look at that Steam Cube. I was like, that's never happening. Nothing. Just me riding around. Excuse me. My throat is absolutely giving out. Whoa, Phobos. Oh, is my throat is just like dying in the background?
Ella.
Oh, and yeah, Phoenix, I handled the other thing, by the way. Alright, Rocky? Apparently not, right? Listen, it's because the vacation photos we see are mostly beaches. We mostly see beaches and cliffs.
Let's go.
In fairness, when I think about like, okay, like what do I normally see when people come back from Greece? I don't usually see like this side of Greece. You know what I mean? So to get there, we have to go northeast. Let's do this. For horse. I'm like, my horse should have broken legs right now. Over here abusing the poor animal. There are very some barren regions of Valhalla, Scandinavia, part way up north in England. Oh, I feel like every country has its barren sections, you know? Kind of the way it goes. Kind of fuck all right. Now the sections in Norway, those were interesting. I was like, man. Norway, a little bit of Iceland. I want to go to Iceland so bad. I want to go to Iceland in a way that like, oh my god, dude. IRL, the time that I want to spend in Iceland, I could be there for a month in a cabin with no internet and just a pile of books and some notebooks and just be reading and writing and doing all kinds of manner of things. Oh my god, I'd be in such bliss. That solitude with just the ocean next to you.
Malaka, the warriors here are tough.
Oh yeah. I mean, not surprised, but I also don't care. I wouldn't be taking a cheap flight to Europe anyway. That's one of those times where you spend the money, you know? That's one of those definite, like, whenever I'm going to Europe, I'm spending to get there. I'm not somebody who will do discount flights. You know?
Off we go now.
Now we gotta head west. Southwest at that. Over some rough terrain, Phobos. Exactly, like at that point too, I would do business class, especially for a flight of that length, because I have done economy class for the 8.5 hours to Barcelona, and let me tell you something. Regrets all around. All I wish is that I spent the money. For your rescheduled cruise? Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited to be in Nassau soon. I'm gonna have a great time. Are we finally headed in the right direction? Yes, we are. Okay. Do it, Phobos. I believe in us. Oh my Lanta. Holy shit. Oh, no, thank you. No, you did not tell me. Company about our main laboratories in Manchester, UK. Cattle class? Horrible. Dude, I'm so sorry. That's a freaking flight, if ever I've heard of one. And not a good one either. About 28 out. Yeah, it's awful. Those are just awful. Let me tell you, all the traveling that I ever did for science, every single flight that I was ever on was the worst thing I have ever been on. Every single one terrible. I was like, man, you know when conference season is coming up too. Because Absolutely, Phoenix. I'm glad that it got rescheduled. I used to be a neuroscientist, Steve. I left the field. I exited the field altogether. And thank God for it. Yeah, I was, so I started out as academic neuroscientist and then moved into briefly the pharmaceutical division, saw what they were up to there, and promptly decided to exit the entire shebang. I was like, and I'm gone.
Come on.
Leadership, Mali. Okay. Worse. The kind of stuff that, like, to be honest with you, it's... I could honestly write a book. I won't, for obvious reasons, but it was bad enough where I was like, I no longer have any faith in any of this. We gave it a good run for a decade, but what I saw was one of those things that you, like, can't. It's, sorry, not one thing. A lot of stuff that you just can't come back from, you know? It was one of those things where I was like, yeah. Even if I stayed, I would no longer have any faith or trust in anything that was coming out, you know? Oh yeah, I mean, I put in a good decade training students, working at both the doctoral and postdoctoral level. Like, it's just, it's one of those things where there is nowhere that I could go after that I would actually be able to place my trust. So I just was like, nope, we're done. Changed my phone number, cut all ties. Literally went out of my way to erase all my data on the way out. I was like, goodbye. And I hope it never finds me again. Yeah. 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 It's one of those horror stories where you're just like, oh yeah. Alright, let's go west primarily. And so now I do this. And thank the dear gods for it, because a lot.
Let's go.
Oh, this is some cliffy area. Not kill myself and the poor horse. Phobos, I don't blame you. I too would not be trusting me as I do this. Like, at all. Hang on, we're climbing. We climbing, we climbing. Let's focus on travel. For example, I think I relied too much on Miss Law's stuff the first time. Oh yeah, I mean, so personally, I really like games that rely on travel, and exploration of like the actual terrain. I'm much bigger on that than I am on mechanics where it's like, you know, like, so for example, the earlier Assassin's Creeds don't do it for me. Like too much and miss it the first time. Yeah, like, for me, it really depends on how it's written and led. Like, for myself, I couldn't get into Fallout because it's just not my, it's like already not my landscape choice, but I think it really depends for me. Like, the exploration in Bethesda games can be great, like a Skyrim, but you have to have the right balance, right? Where the quest is leading you there, but it's not also assuming that the audience is dumb by just placing a marker. So it's like there's a balance, right, between spoon-feeding the audience and acting like we can't navigate, and also requiring us to do what we did in Morrowind, which is literally like, pull out the map, start plotting points. Every rock that you see, you're like, I have to assume that this is a landmark for some quest. Because for anyone who's ever been through Morrowind, you know, like, that's a labor of love. It's a beautiful game, and I love Morrowind dearly, and I really look forward to the day when they remaster it, but holy Jesus. Morrowind is one of those games where, like, when you sign up for it, you're just like, man, dude, this is gonna be a long freaking haul. We need to go straight south. Yeah, I like exploration. It's just gotta be like, so with this, there's a healthy amount, right? Like, you can explore with the bird, same with Valhalla, or you can literally go and discover things yourself, both of which I'm a big fan of. Oh, yeah, well, see, I don't mind Bleak. Like, again, love The Witcher 3 most of all. Clear. Love The Witcher 3, and Velen is certainly no, picnic. However, that being said, I think you have to have the right balance between cool, interesting stuff to find for the audience, and then also, like, quest markers that kind of keep you on track so that you have a sense that you're navigating towards somewhere and not just being expected to blindly follow the game to wherever, you know? That's where I think a lot of these games run into problems, is that there is really a balance. And I do think that, and I will say this, like, I do think that the open world Assassin's Creeds have actually nailed this balance. Because it's the right amount of FAFO as well. Like, so for example, I'm in an area that obviously I have no business being in right now. And it's true that Cassandra keeps telling me this. But that being said, I can still technically navigate the area and explore things and get like viewpoints and stuff. It's just, you know, you gotta risk it for the biscuit a little bit. Now I like that, and I might also stumble upon some cool stuff by accident that I wasn't trying to find. And so it's kind of like, there's this nice trade-off, you know what I mean, between like, okay, yeah, I can do the quest mark or whatever, but in the meantime, they've also found a way to reward us for exploring with the viewpoints, where this also becomes a very viable way to play the early game. And so it's very interesting, right? It's a nice model because you'll come back to those areas later on when you're more at a level for them and you already kind of have a sense of the land. It got you with the breeze, which is cool, but also a little too subtle. Maybe it's because I was visually impaired because I was like, I know. Yeah, I ran into that too sometimes with the breezes. I enjoyed it, but it was also just like, there's a balance, you know? Again, a balance. But in general, I really like the aesthetic of Ghost of Tsushima. I think that they do, again, another beautiful job in that RPG. The problem that I ran into, and I do look forward to reapproaching it, was literally just the way that I play games and the combat. I have to adjust to the Ghost of Tsushima style. Like the pacing, if that makes sense. There's like a combat pacing in that game that's very specific, and I just need to get better at it, you know? Yeah, I really, you know what I enjoyed about Ghost of Tsushima? It has a fantastic element of flow to it. Everything about that game just feels like it makes you excited to explore more of it. Very similar to this, very similar to, Witcher 3, like, they're games that really, like, they reward you for going out of your way. And I have to say, that's my favorite thing about RPGs in general. I like looking in hidden crannies, nooks and stuff, and finding things. I like how they treat the characters, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. So pretty. Yeah, thankfully a friend already gave me that spoiler before I got too attached. Like, thankfully my friend had given me the... No, because I would have stopped playing the whole game. That's one of those things that's like, if I don't know that going into a game, I literally will not play the game if the animal dies. I don't do dog death, I don't do horse death. Pet death in general in games is something that I take pretty seriously. Same with films. Yeah, like, I'm not the person who continues past that point. So she was literally like, I'm telling you this because I know for a fact that you will be very angry and then you will just... Like, it took me... So I quit playing God of War Ragnarok because there was too much gratuitous animal violence, and I did not reapproach that game for 2 straight years. They were killing too many animals and they were doing so too chilly for me, and I just completely was like, nah.
Move.
Oh, look at the beaches. Oh, plus. How relaxing that this is. How can we be friends? Oh, this is so pretty in here. Oh my god. Gorgeous. Gives you XP for reading things and explain. Yeah, same. Same. I think it's very relaxing. It really encourages you to branch out, you know? Which for me, like, that's what this is all about. There's a reason we called it the EXPLORATHON after all. Play Ghost of Yotai? I don't know. I actually feel more inclined to play Ghost of Yotai than I do Ghost of Tsushima. You know? Can't explain to you why, but Ghost of Yotai just seems like it's gonna be my thing. Ghost of Tsushima's fine. Like, it was good. From what I played of it, at least.
Help with today?
A camp of Spartan dogs is...
So you want me to gut every single Spartan?
That would be the plan.
You can count on me.
I'll take the quest.
You can leave everything to me.
We're gonna hope that it's on time. E. Oh yeah, that would definitely crash me out. The fact that they want you to do all this stuff, but then there's never any reward. Really?
Locris, land of salt and more salt. Need something, stranger?
You sail aboard the Adrestia with Varnavas.
How do you know this, stranger?
I once stood alongside him until a filthy pirate ran his blade through my back. Now I can barely stand straight. I was replaced by you.
I'm sorry to hear of your injury. I had no idea I was taking anyone's place.
The worst part is, I always dreamt of sailing with my son. But with my back, I can't even collect enough wood to build a felucca for him.
So you want me to give you some drachmi?
Yes, any drachmi you can give helps.
It's all yours.
Yeah, fine.
Veteran warriors. Careful, Cassandra.
Get out of that cage right now! It's for...
What's happening here?
Are these people harassing you?
Harassing him? We're his parents!
I told you, Mother. This is for your protection.
Protection from what, exactly?
He just got back from Delphi. Spoke with the Oracle. Been out of his mind ever since.
She revealed my prophecy. My mind has never been more clear. She said I would do unspeakable things to my parents. That Mother's blood would stain the earth. And Pater will scream to the gods in agony.
Okay, like, could there be a secret third option? I don't know. This is one of those moments where I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna let this guy out of the cage and then he's gonna immediately kill his parents. I don't know, Phoenix, what do you think? What do you think? Those of you that know this quest. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, this is kind of like the virus, where I'm just like... They're saying that he's been out of his mind, he's put himself in confinement. Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Well, the Oracle does speak on behalf of the gods. If she says Mater will bleed and Pater will scream,
it's the only way I know how to make decisions.
You see? The Mystios agrees with me.
Oh,
I mean, like...
You believe complete strangers before your own parents.
Not just strangers, Pater. My own gut tells me these things will happen.
Really cheap and special sales,
Unless
yeah.
You can help me.
I got this thing years ago
You
on
could
sale.
save my parents from my vicious wrath.
You don't have a vicious bone in your body.
Quiet, Pater. Me and the Messios are talking. My sword and shield. Gifts from Mater and Pater. We must return them to my parents, so they can defend themselves from my ferocious temper.
All right, Supidio. I'll get these weapons for you. For a price.
Of course. My parents will gladly pay you for your troubles.
What?
What?
Seek out Costa, the village blacksmith. I brought him the sword to be
Amazing.
sharpened not too long ago.
And the shield?
This will be trickier. I'll explain
Jesus
when you return
Christ,
from the
90 is
blacksmith.
nuts.
Can't wait.
You are being superstitious.
That's legitimately crazy.
Aphrodite on earth. My name is Costa, at your service.
Cassandra.
Whatever you need, name it. It's yours. I could bend some metal for you.
This man
Oil,
takes one look at
friendly
Cassandra and
muscles,
he's just like,
fix that broken spear.
I'm looking for a sword. Belongs to Supidio.
Ah, Supidio. Love that boy. Bit on the thin side, if you ask me. His parents feed him nothing.
Yes. Well, he needs his sword back.
And I'd love to give it to you. His sword, I mean. But I can't just hand over swords to every gorgeous warrior who walks by.
I'll make it with you. Whoa, whoa. I hate the idea of romance dialogue to get the quest done. Absolutely fuck that.
I'll make this a day you'll never forget.
Oh, there's no need to get all heated. Tell you
What the fuck?
I'm drinking wine with someone
I'm not
special
sleeping
tonight,
with you.
And I'd really like to make a good impression.
Steve, thank
But
you
there's
so
a
much
small
for the tier
problem.
1 sub.
My spear is also broken.
What a shame.
But there are special flowers in the forest beyond Xerxes' military fort, planted by Aphrodite herself. They really help to, reforge, if you know what I mean.
Fine. I'll get the flowers and you'll give me the spear. I mean, sword. I mean, don't go anywhere.
We're leaving. Now. Do not ever want to hear from any of these people ever again. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I always pick female Eivor for myself because I literally like to give female Eivor the dark hair and haircut that I have been thinking of and dreaming of. And then I proceed to basically live vicariously. This is absolutely madness. This quest was madness from the jump. I wish that man all the very best with his struggles, all of their struggles, but this has nothing to do with me. Cassandra. What in the absolute hell? Sir, you ran in front of my horse, and now I'm the one in trouble. No, phone, not you, but thank you for your consideration, phone. Also, thank you for the hype train. Let's go. Like, you ran directly underneath my horse's hooves, and now I'm the one that's in trouble. Yes, I wish, I really must say, I wish all those people the best of luck, but, whatever was going on there, that's not a Cassandra problem, that's a them problem. It's a very firm them problem, you know? That dude straight up, you watched him run directly into the hooves of my horse and then proceed to get mad about it like I did something wrong. Like, sir. I'm like, don't you start with me. You saw what you did. You, like, dove in front of the horse. Yes, exactly, Phoenix, it is. That's why it sends me, is I'm like, don't you pretend that that was not intentional. I watched that man seppuku. I watch him go out of his way to be like, I'm not supposed to be here. It's just Thebes. Does anybody have merchant? I was really only stopping in that place to find a merchant so I could see what cool horse cosmetics that there are. We're doing all of this for horse cosmetics. I hate to break it to you all, but this is literally like my focus in early game. Story who? Give me the prettiest looking horse and then I'll play through all the story. Once a horse girl, always a horse girl. But like until I have my ideal horse cosmetic, simply just... This is just FE Shopping Simulator 15,000. Right? Oh my god, dude. The only one that looked even remotely good were the Dapple Gray and Palomino. Like, the make and model of the horse makes sense. Basically, the way that the horses are designed in Skyrim makes sense, especially compared to the Oblivion horses, which were, like, bizarre. And I like that they had, like, a different breed to them. I think the main issue that existed with the horses in Skyrim is that, like, I get that there's supposed to be drafts and draft crosses, but, like, they added no uniqueness whatsoever. Nothing. Shadowmere went hard, though. Shadowmere went really hard. Also, Arvak. Arvak was good. Yeah, I do the modded, the horses can't die, and the horses, stamina is improved. It's not perpetual, but it's, like, decent enough where it's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 no, 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 sir, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've been Arvak, yeah. Arvak and the golden one, yeah, dude, right? Especially the one that you steal from the manor. That one went insanely hard. But yeah, in general, more horse diversity is always a good thing. They were okay. I'll be honest, the most disappointing thing that I found about the Red Dead Redemption 2 horses was the stabling mechanic. If they got rid of that and it was just infinite horses that you could just at any time pull out and you didn't have to go through all this, I'd be fine. It's literally because of how annoying that the horse mechanic is that I could not persevere. I remember I even said as much to chat. I was just like, yeah, I'm so annoyed by the stable stuff that I just can't. Damn. Hello, lion. Hello, male lion. Danger. Oh, fuck me. Oh, here we go. Get ready to dodge, y'all. Ah! Leave me alone! Hang on, hang on, hang on. Literally! Are we good yet? Jesus Christ, Phobos. The fact we lived through that is actually crazy. Outran a lion. Cool. Yeah, right? I'm like, listen. can flee almost any disaster. PTSD has taught me. PTSD has trained me well. This is what my body thinks is happening to it on an average day-to-day basis. It keeps moving. No wonder I've been confused. I was afraid, I was petrified. First stood there and watched while the lion ignored it. I was like, brother, the lion wants me. Let poor Phobos live. Phobos hasn't done nothing wrong his entire life. I ran a lion. Yeah, like, just average day for the life of somebody with PTSD. Oh no, half-an-eaten horse. Don't look, Phobos. Excuse me. What's going on here? Questicus horse, much?
Off we go now.
That's definitely a quest horse. Do not perceive me, gentlemen. I am nothing to be upset at. You know what I love about these games, though? If you play your cards right, you can have some really funny encounters. It happens like that sometimes, you know? Be rough. No, I mean, I relate spiritually. I feel like that's a relatable dilemma for most of us, honestly. At this point, it would probably- I thought that was a unicorn. It is literally a fucking donkey. I just want you all to know that my fantasy nerd brain literally saw that and thought unicorn. It was literally a donkey. Mountain goat is like, what in the actual god? Aim high, exactly. Oh, this makes me feel bad, man, as an equestrian. This is not terrain on which I would want to be on horseback. Feels bad, ma'am. Please don't jump off of a cliff. Yeah, there we go. This is what the hell I'm talking about, though. Once you get, oh my god, this terrain. So the reason why this terrain gives me stress is because a horse would either throw a shoe and or break a leg out here so fast, it's not even funny. Right? Like, that jump just stressed me out. As an equestrian, all of this stresses me out. I always look at terrain and I think to myself, I literally always look at terrain in games and think, could a horse make it over this? And if the answer is no, I just start wincing. Oh, right, dude? Yeah. You really know when you're lactose intolerant, because, like, that, you feel that. That is a rough time. Yeah, I can drink milk again now since getting medicated for the diabetes. Prior to the diabetes, I could not really have that much dairy. Well, especially if something's going on metabolically, Phoenix, that's exactly how it works. Like, mine was never bad and mine became bad from the diabetic issues. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous at night. Holy. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's very treatable for a while. Have them in decent health. Yeah, do it. It's always a good thing to get your metabolism checked out, especially as we all age, because one thing that does not get talked about is adult onset diabetes. That's what happened to me at like 27, 28, and I literally spent 8 years in purgatory. Or no, I was technically 25 when it started to onset. But by the time that I was 27 and Tyler died, like when my partner died, that's when it went into full swing. That was when it was like, okay, show's over, everyone. And then we basically just struggled up until, because, I mean, so it's been 7 years since 2019. And 2019 is when shit really slid off the rails. And then it just stayed off the rails for about 7 years. But yeah, it was a pretty slow, for myself at least, it was a pretty slow decline. So you have time, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things where if you can catch that early, if you can catch that before it fully slips away from you, very key. Very, very key. Because it's one of those things that just, like, does not really get that much airtime, to be real. Like, even over here in the States, it's like, we know that our food is obviously awful for us. I don't think anybody's in contest of that, especially, like, with what we know of European food compared to ours, but, and, like, just the health effects on people who travel to Europe for, like, a month or something, it's like, they come home and they feel so much better. Oh, yeah. Love, Altered Prometheus. But, oh god. Yeah. Well, I mean, healthy and salad here, it can really be an oxymoron depending on the place that you get it from, because not gonna lie, like, our salad dressings are not for the weak. Like, our salad dressings over here are, like, thick and sugar-filled and all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, even our quote-unquote health food is, case in point, American bread. Look into the case of American white bread, it is basically cake in the rest of the world. It was really cute during the World Cup, everybody was losing their complete shit about American foods, and I was like, yeah. Sugar, fat, and salt are what we do here in excess. But yeah, our food also isn't safe because we have the world's stupidest government that has literally ever existed on God's green earth. Right, Phoenix? Oh my god, we looped that. Oh, Lord Jesus. This hill would not have been survivable. Yeah, absolutely. It's delicious. It's just bad for you. It's absolutely phenomenal in terms of taste. It's just atrocious for your health long term. Like, there is just simply no getting around it. And it's one of those things that's really like, don't really think about it or worry about it, because for the most part, I do all my own cooking, so I'm not like... Delicious, yes. Nutritious, no, yeah. Yeah, I would literally never... I would literally never. Eating out here, long term, is a death sentence, to be honest. I'm so excited for the food in Nassau. Oh my god. Y'all have no idea. I'm ready. Mentally, I'm already so ready for vacation. What? is happening? Madam, she just ran screaming. Kara, my favorite Disney. Well, she's not technically a princess, but I consider her a Disney princess. Yeah, right?
Spare some drachmi. You there. You have a kind soul.
Protect
Help an
Xerxes.
old man buy his next meal.
Run away screaming. I'm like, what is happening?
You need it more than me. Here, take it.
A generous gift. Thank you. What do they call you, stranger?
I'm Cassandra. And you?
Just a simple beggar. I sailed from Persia to see the
They're just like,
Greek world.
I can do many things, Persian, but I can't restore sight.
Nor would I want you to. My blindness is a burden that the gods have given me to carry, and I will.
Then what?
Be my eyes. When I was a boy, an Athenian told me the most beautiful tales of your lands. I would love to hear them again. Would you go see the places I never was able to?
Aww.
And return to tell me the tale of your adventures?
Yeah. Yeah, right?
I'm not much of a storyteller, but I will be your eyes.
I knew I sensed kindness in you. You've made this old Persian happy again.
Don't thank me yet. What places do you wish you could have seen?
My favorite tales were always of the Acrocorinth. The statues of Zeus and Athena, the perch of the armored bird in Arcadia, and of course, the mysterious mound Taigetos.
So, tell me what you know about the statue of Zeus.
Its great boat stood ready to punish the Kephalonians below.
It's
Or
home.
so I was told.
I've seen Kephallonia from the statue of Zeus.
Tell me, is it still a place of great beauty?
Its people are the happiest in all the Greek world. They sing and dance into the night with full bellies and full hearts.
That isn't how it was described to me at all. The tales go that its lands are among the world's most beautiful, and its people among the most pitiful.
Okay, I've told you what I remember. Now tell me about yourself. What's a Persian doing here?
Persia and the Greek world are doomed to be opposites. In times of prosperity here, Persians always seem to suffer. And when you're at war with yourselves...
Persians know peace?
Indeed. My people prospered after King Xerxes was murdered. All except for me. A man tried to kill me with poison, which is how I lost my sight. I fled and arrived here.
I find it hard to believe anyone would want you dead.
You're very kind. Tell me another tale, then I'll tell you more of my past.
There are many statues to Athena. Which one do you mean?
In my mind, there is only one. Her story always began. As we rounded the hilltops, we could see Athens bustling below us, and Athena above, matching our gaze.
The Acrocorinth. Don't tell me. It's in Corinthia.
Smart guess. It is the most renowned temple to Aphrodite, your goddess of all life's most pleasurable trivialities.
You did say Mount Taygetos, didn't you?
You sound like you know that place. I have heard tales of its appetites. They say the mountain feeds on the suffering of Spartans, so the people there...
He's gonna be
offer
someone
their own
important.
children to the mountain god for sacrifice.
That's not exactly right. What do you remember about this armored bird in Arcadia?
There's a beast made of armor jutting out from the mountainside, overlooking Lake Stymphalos and the undulating fields stretching like waves on a golden sea all across Arcadia.
I'll be back with stories to tell.
As soon as you've seen one location, please return.
This papyrus is so old. Could this be writing by Themistocles?
Mercenary work illegal then? No. Mercenaries were very common. Not respected, mind you, but common. All throughout history, mercenary work has been seen as not great. It's not as honorable as fighting for your own cause, for your own country, but it's profession. It'll get you paid. No, mercenaries are not usually outlawed, they're just not usually smiled upon. You know? Culturally, like, not everyone's fave, but you know. You're not necessarily gonna get, like, murdered just for being a mercenary. Now I want to go clothes shopping, but we don't have to wonder what kind of ads Phoenix is getting. I didn't get the viewpoint, did I? This is what I came here for. Not really, Steve. There's a, more historically accurate term for what those are. And it's certainly not mercenaries. I do believe the term would be Nazis. Oh, these are timed. I see. Fall, perpetual. Let's get the not time ones. It's a wonderful idea. I would like it if it was placed more direct center under it, but beggars can't be choosers. Thankfully, the health just regenerates, you know? Ah, you're all timed. Okay. We'll level before we do anything. Militarized temple. Dang. Athena! Alright, let's see. We're going to...
Η τραγωδία διαφθείρει τους νέους και ούτε καταμαλθακίζονται. Μεγαλώνει με θεά, αγλαόκει με.
Nice, okay. That will get done in our own due time. Blacksmith! Who's not trying to sleep with me chaotically. That was like that was a lot.
Welcome, Istias.
Most audacious. This is what happens when you name anything after a god or goddess, Phoenix. We were literally, I was laughing very hard on threads. There was some woman who was like, guess who named her son after a sun god? And we were like, you did. And she's like, that's right. I named him after 2 sun gods, and he, never wakes up any time except the crack of motherfucking dawn. She was like, I did it to myself. I did it to myself. And I was really like, oh. It was like, we do it to ourselves. I was like, you did that. I was like, you really did that. That was an entirely optional activity that she was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right? I do. I really like the temples. It's nice to see them. I think it's also because Phoenix Rising was just, you know,
Let's go.
it was a different tone as well, you know? We named her knowing she'd be an evil genius. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I say this knowing damn well that I'm going to be naming Riot, and I know exactly what I'm getting into. Which is that he is going to be a Riot. A riotous one. It's very fun. And like the thing is that they're two such completely different games with completely different focuses, and I love that, you know? I think that every game is fun in its own right when you're in the mood and the right place for it. Like that's why too, it's like as much as there are games that I like, you know, have not been my cup of tea for now, it's like you never know 5 years from now, like even 2 years from now, I might revisit things and just be like, ah yeah, now I'm totally in the mood for this. I like to stay very open-minded when it comes to games, and very like, you know, I try to focus pretty hard on the positives. Like, I cannot stand this current culture that we live in where God forbid that you're a fan of anything because somebody will come along and try and shit on it. I'm just like, oh, stop it. And then the purity ethics and the whole whatever. It's one thing. You know, it's like, it's one thing when a product has, like, glaring issues and we talk about them in, like, a healthy, respectful way. It's another thing to just be slagging off a product simply because it exists. You know what I mean? Like, it was really interesting, but like what we were talking about earlier with like the Odyssey commentary, it's like, I think part of the reason why I want to wait to see that film is because some of the commentary that I'm seeing are fantastic critiques of actual thematic things that are changed and seem like they're changed in such a way where like, it's almost intentionally offensive to a degree it doesn't need to be. But for myself, I'm just like, I want to wait until all that cools down and I can like watch the film without seeing the commentary and then like go back and be like, oh, does this strike me that way, yes or no, you know? It hits very different. Oh, this is beautiful. I think it hits very different when we go into a piece of media and we're looking for things that we can enjoy about the piece of media versus things to tear down. Good research tonight, Carrot Dead reviews. Yeah, just trying to be contrary. You know, it's funny that you say that, Steve, too, because it's like, I've even had people in my life before that I used to keep in my life that were contrary, and I just learned that I can't... I just was like, over time, you literally get to a point where you're like, I think this is eroding my mental health to have too much contrary behavior, you know? It really just, like, it will completely ruin your vibe. It'll completely ruin your mood, your day. Probably sounds whatever, but like, I'll be honest with you guys, I've kind of learned, like, I don't like to keep contrary people in my life. I prefer people who are just kind of middle of the road, and it's like, you know, obviously, like, they're welcome to like or dislike a thing, but there's certain things that when people dislike it, and they're disliking it just to be a dick, I'm like, eh. It's like, for example, one really good one for me.
A city of pots, prostitutes, and not much else.
For me, like, one big thing, for example, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, okay? Oh my god, it's Sunday. That means I have House of the Dragon tonight. Oh my god, I almost forgot that it's Sunday. Holy shaniza. But yeah, these are one of those things where it's like, with these shows, it's one thing to have watched Game of Thrones all the way through and be like, I was very disappointed with the ending, or I was very frustrated with this, that, the other thing that they subtracted from the books, blah, 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 blah. It's another thing to just be like, Game of Thrones was so popular, I just hate it. Screw Martin, I don't like his writing, but like all of these other just like very stupid, very, very stupid dime a dozen takes from somebody who's never even interacted with the source material. It's like, if we're gonna critique things, do it from a place where you've at least experienced the source material first. Otherwise, like, maybe don't, you know? But I'll bet there have been some very shitty snipes over the year. With what? In my chat? You know? I'll be super honest. Not a lot of people have the balls. Not a lot of people have the balls to go there. Because for the most part, we just don't have that kind of people around us. Like, to put it really bluntly, I just have a zero tolerance policy. Like, I don't really play like that, you know? And I don't really allow anybody on the internet to ever play in my face for any reason. It's one of those things where I'm just like, look, I've had some people who really thought that they were very bright. And unfortunately, like, so I had this experience, Steve, yesterday. It was really funny. Also, we're gonna pause here just because, like, my head's starting to hurt and I have House of the Dragon a little bit. But I had a couple people yesterday who literally were arguing me about the fact that I have a vintage car. Okay, it is a 20-year-old car. The definition of vintage is anything between 20 and 100 years, but not exceeding 100 years. Okay? That's literally if you look right now at the definition of vintage, that is the definition of vintage. So I took my car to the mechanic. The mechanic fucked up the interior of my car, all kinds of things. It's the car where I spent the most time with my partner before he died. It was very annoying. Very, very annoying. So when I tell you, there were actual grown men having a debate in my comment section about what the fucking meaning of the word vintage was, but not a single one of them actually knew what the definition of the word vintage was. Meanwhile, ignoring the complete message of the thing, which I was like, you know, obviously I'm distraught because the interior of my car has been destroyed by the mechanic, and I have no way to prove that it was the mechanic that did this because I didn't take a video of the interior of my car before the air conditioning got fixed, because why would I take a video of that? Why would I even be thinking that the interior of the car could be affected by them fixing the like, it's not even, you know what I mean? Missed the point, ill-informed, so stupid. My response to that is literally to just block the people involved, delete the post, and keep it pushing. Like, if somebody is giving me a hard time, I sentence them out of my life. Like, I don't tolerate that, you know? Because it's such a waste of air. It's such a waste of negativity and just like, you know, like we just, because like you've kind of seen, like if something isn't a vibe match for me, I just kind of push it out of the door. I'm just like, if something is weird or something is ignorant, I'm just like, yeah, like it's just like, Phoenix, that's exactly the thing. They missed the complete point of the thing, which is like, I'm sorry that the car that you spent this much time with your partner in, and he is now dead, has been desecrated. That sucks. Like, it literally, it was all of like a 15-second reply. Oh, Das, I was talking about how my car, when I brought it to the mechanic, okay, so they were supposed to fix the air conditioner. No, I don't give away any of my personal details like that. I have a car that they don't make anymore, and I don't. Unfortunately, Steve, I've had a couple violent stalking incidents. I'm not one of those people who will give away like any detail of my life anymore. I appreciate that you asked, you know, because it's one of those things where I do appreciate it, but all you guys need to know is it's a car that's about 20 years old. So I brought the car to the mechanic to go get the AC fixed, DOS. Basically, the AC in my car has been broken now for a couple of years. We had one guy try and fix it. He thought that it was the line, like the AC line. It was not. It's actually the metal in the car that, due to the way that the car is built, it heats up and expands to such a point where it creates like basically a cavernous gap. It's literally dust. It's exactly what we talked about with the red light, right? I went to go have it fixed because I never wanted another incident like, you know, accidentally almost running a red light. Like, I didn't want to be in that boat again. So I went to go get it fixed. I drop off my car at the mechanic. Now, they're fixing the AC. Why would I ever think to make a video of the interior of my car before I drop it off at the mechanic, right? Because, like, I've never... Who would ever even expect that they're even going to interface with the interior of my car beyond, like, moving it from, like, point A to point B in the lot, right? To, like, repair the car. You know? Like, that's the only time that they should be in the interior of the car. Linear. So... I dropped the car off in good faith. A month goes by and I'm like, what is going on? But we're assured that they're building a part for it. They're working on it, you know, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Another month goes by. I'm so sorry. We had to order the part, build the part, whatever. Okay, still cool. You know, like as long as you're doing the job, like At the end of the day, I just want to get the thing fixed. Like, I'm not stressed out about, at this point, how long it's taking. So I go to pick up my car, and when I get into it, Doss, first I notice that the passenger seat window is like cracked open, and I'm like, well, that's kind of not great. So then I turn on the car, but I'm like, whatever, you know, they probably just forgot to close my window all the way. Not deep, I'm not even gonna say anything. Turn on the car and the check engine light's on, and I'm like, well, that's really weird. So I run out, I do errands, and I'm feeling like, you know, the car's riding fine and the air conditioning's fixed, but I felt weird about the fact that they returned the car to me with the check engine light on. Well, then when I get home and I get out of the car, I look back at my driver's seat. So my car is entirely leather, which is part of the reason, by the way, why I need to have the air conditioning fixed, because no air conditioning and leather seats is disgusting. Okay, disgusting in heat and humidity. It's like not good. So I get out of the car and my leather seat that I was just sitting on is hardened like a freaking rock, Doss. It's like hardened and wrinkled, and like, I don't know how else to explain this, but it literally looks like there's like a coating on top of the seat, and it's just completely disfigured and bizarre. And I'm like, I did not drop off my car with the leather seat destroyed on the driver's side. Like, how does that even happen? And I'm like, what in the fuck? Like, and I was like, it's not even all of the leather all over the interior. It's like specifically the fucking driver's seat. I'm like, so my father is like, oh, we want to bring it back to the shop so they can see what happened. I'm like, Dad, I don't even want them touching the car. Like, how do you even do this? This is so fucking weird. Like, and so I'm not trying to like slag the mechanic off, but like, genuinely, if anybody knows how that happens, please feel free to let me know. But like, so these absolute assholes on the internet are like, oh, she's lying because it's not even a vintage car, whatever. Doesn't even look up the fucking definition of the word vintage. I was like, whatever. Then, and this is my favorite part, somebody tries to go, well, you learned the lesson the hard way. If a car is ever, you know, taking past a month at the mechanic, you need to just pick it up, otherwise they're destroying your car. And I was like, bro, did I ask? It's like, you take the time to write all that. You can't just be like, I'm sorry that happened. That really sucks, and move on with your day. I was like, all this to say, we need etiquette training on the internet. And also, I don't know what I'm doing about the mechanic, but I gotta figure that out. Well, and this was the thing, Doss. I don't have a single problem with that. I did not have a problem with how long the car was there. It's just, I'm like, you had my car for 2 months and you returned it to me, number one, with the check engine light on, but then also with my seat somehow destroyed. Like, could we like take me from point A to B? How did we get there? You know, because I don't know. Like, if they're like, oh, something happened, we can get it off, we're so sorry, blah, 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 blah. Like, if something happened to my car, please just disclose that so that I can resolve it. Like, it's not, you know, it happens. I've worked in service industry before. I'm not like sitting there being like, oh yeah. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, this is the worst mechanic ever, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, exactly, Steve, exactly. But then not saying anything, not disclosing anything, I just pick up the car, and it's like, it's just like, oh, the check engine light's on, the seat's destroyed, we just don't disclose these things, and I'm like, and like, this is very, it's just weird. Yeah, like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Blue, we've never had an experience like this. And I'm like, this is bizarre. This is literally bizarre. Like, this isn't even a repair in which you should have been in the interior of my car that way. So like, what is going on? Like, can you not move a car from point A to point B on the lot to do the repair? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like every single part of this repair was well under the hood. So like, what? Every part of this repair was you getting into the real meat and bones of the car. I understand how this incident makes you feel. Add to the fact you're most Lost a loved one. Well, and so this is the thing, Steve, right? Like, so it's a big deal to me, but it's also, do you guys honestly want to know how I treat this kind of shit? And I say all this to say, like, this is how I treat negative incidents now these days anyway. Gonna be so real with you. I literally immediately went online, found a couple really cute car accessories that are just gonna make me enjoy being in the car even more. Got them for the car, went, gave it a nice cleaning, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of like gave the car some loving. Cause I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be for real with you. Do I ever think I want these people touching my car again? Probably not. This whole experience is too weird for me. It's like, I'm sorry. You have my car for 2 months and this is how you returned it to me. Like, no, hey, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, the whole shop is a fraud. I'm sure that something probably happened. But like, me and my car are going elsewhere, right? That's without saying. That being said, I'm just gonna love on my car a little because I do love my car. And while this sucks, my car is not ruined, you know? Thank God it wasn't totaled. Thank God that it wasn't something even crazier, like, you know what I mean? I'm glad that, like, the worst that happens is that my driver's seat is uncomfortable, which I can easily get a cushion for or something. Like, it's very frustrating, it's very upsetting, but at the end of the day, like, beyond processing it, have you resolved it? I have no idea what's causing it. So then my dad wants to bring it back, Steve, to the same mechanic to fix the check engine light. And I'm like, I don't want them touching my car. I'm okay sending videos. I'm okay sending photos. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want these people touching my car again. Because while I don't think that they're bad people, and I do think that bad things happen even at reputable shops, right? Like sometimes you have one employee who is just negligent that day. Maybe something was going on. I'm not going to be the one paying for that negligence and then continue to give them my business. That's the definition of insanity, right? Exactly. And that's exactly it, Steve, too, because I have to go get the car inspected as well, because it was basically in the shop through the inspection period. So I'm like, I have to go get this vehicle inspected. I can't take it to the inspection with the check engine light on. So it was just one of these really funny moments where I was just like, I have a lot of ways that I could take this. Like, I'm just gonna pivot. You know what I mean? I'm gonna use this opportunity to love on my car. I'm gonna use this opportunity to really even appreciate that the vehicle is okay. It is driving well. The air conditioning is fixed. So I guess at the end of the day, something at least got done. So it didn't immediately go and break, but it also just sucks. Like sometimes it really just sucks. Like you kind of lose faith in people. Yeah, well, and this is the thing, right, Blue? It's like, it's gonna be one thing. So I don't know what communication has gone on behind the scenes with my father and the mechanic. So for all I know, the mechanic might be horrified and might be like, please let me see this so that I can provide you with remuneration. So I can, you know, figure out what to do here. Like, and figure out also who worked on the car, who transported the car. All that's fine, I understand, but I would just rather not have the same person who broke it try and fix it. You know? That feels a little too, like, that's like... The science side of me is like, Turns out there are over 12,000 titanium. Oh my god. Bless. Bless. 12,000's wild. I understand it though. When you have a great vehicle, you're like, I want to sink money into it. But yeah. So that was my car saga. So I don't know what we're doing yet. I don't even care. I'm just gonna put my cute accessories in and I'm just gonna try and get the check engine light resolved, and if I can love my seat back into being great. You know, Blue, I'm actually an advocate for people getting back with their exes if their exes do the work and put in the time and actually grow and become healthy. I have been that toxic ex, so I understand it, but I'll be really honest, like, when it comes to repairing cars and repairing equipment in general, I'm generally of the mindset that's like, if I brought something to you for a repair and then you break it, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you should not get together with somebody looking for them to fix your life or repair you. Anyway, this has been your life lessons with us, Effie Chat. I will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you so much, Steve. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You know what I mean? I'll get the car fixed. We're not gonna let this one sit. It'll be fine. But thank you all so much for the love and support today. It has been a blast on day 1 of the Explorathon. I am loving AC Odyssey. We'll be playing more of it tomorrow. But right now, I gotta go have dinner and then hang out with some dragons.